I would like to apologize first for everybody that stuck around because I went to I got a dog a couple months ago. I think I don't go to the theater. My favorite thing about getting a dog is thinking of a name. Whether it's a dog or a pet, I think the best thing about getting a pet is getting a name. And I want to think of something creative, I want to be original, but I couldn't think of anything. So one day I was watching the movie about Johnny Cash called Walk the Line. Walk the Line stars the great Joaquin Phoenix, as we all know. So I thought to myself, you know what, that'll be really cool. I should name my dog after Joaquin Phoenix. So I named him Hairlip. That's okay, I bombed with that joke last week. I went home, I told my dog Hairlip, I said, hey, I'm going to tell this joke about you when I go up on Sunday. And he looked at me and said, seriously, dude, you're not going to open with that, are you? I said, yeah, I did. Can you excuse me for 1 second? You guys know about the Twitter? Everybody Twitters? Yeah. I promised my followers on Twitter that I would come up on stage and Twitter a joke for them, so just bear with me. I have 10 followers.
Oh, I got it.
There it is. It's down to 9 now. It's a bad week to be a celebrity. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Steven Seagal apparently is getting in some kind of investigation. He's getting in big trouble. He had sex slaves. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm really worried that this is going to affect his movie career. Really, I was really looking forward to seeing The Glitter Man 2. Also, this week, Bret Michaels, it turns out he had a brain hemorrhage, and he's in critical condition. How about it? It's not a joke. I thought to myself, I had the same reaction when I watched Rock of Love 2. I was online the other day because that's where I get all my news. I don't read the papers. I don't think anybody even uses papers anymore. There was a story from the town of, city or town, I don't know what it was. It's called Big Creek, Kentucky. Apparently in Big Creek, Kentucky, a census worker was found bound and gagged, hung from a barn, and he had the words "feds" scribbled across his chest. And in that same article, the police said they're not sure whether it was a murder, a suicide, or an accident. And I'll tell you what, I don't think we're going to see anytime soon a show called CSI Big Creek, Kentucky. I also read online recently, a guy was eating dinner at the Waldorf Astoria, and he's filing a formal complaint because he found a tampon in his meal. That's pretty sick, right? But I really don't know what he's complaining about because he did order the surf and turf.
Give it a minute, you'll get it.
I enjoy that joke, I'm sorry. I told it to myself in the mirror earlier, and I laughed. I recently lost 60 pounds. I don't know what you're clapping for. I don't know why I carry British money. I've never even been to the UK. It's a rim shot. A little bit about me. When I graduated high school, I wasn't too sure about going to college right away. So my dad said, hey son, why don't you go to trade school and take up carpentry or something? So I was like, you know what, that sounds good. So I filled out my application. A couple weeks went by, got the application back. They denied me. I won't get into details on why they denied my application, But let's just say they should have been more specific when they asked me for a stool sample.
You'll get it.
For a
Get
couple
it.
seconds, carving stools. I recently had a one-night stand. Who likes one-night stands? 2 people. Everybody likes to get married and go to church.
Yeah.
I had a one-night stand. I was at a bar. Me and this girl connected really quick. It was cool. We decided to leave the bar. On the way home, we were like, you know what? We can't wait to get to my house. So we just pulled over and just had sex right in the parking lot. In the middle of having sex, she started squirting all over the place. You guys know what a squirter is? So I jumped back. I said, Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? She goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have squirted on you. Is there anything I can do to make it up to you? So I had her wash my car. Squirt, you missed a spot. Think about it. So dirty. So really, the one-night stand is a rare thing for me. I've learned at a very young age that I'm not classically good looking, which is fine. I accept that. But it really came to I don't know the word, fruition when I was an altar boy at Catholic school. My priest used to take all of the altar boys on a camping trip, and I realized early that I wasn't good looking because the priest would have all the boys in a tent while I stood guard. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you.
Yeah.